Hey, welcome back to Coffee with the Authors. This session's just me, Wendelin Van Draanen. You may have seen on my social posts that I'm pretty excited that my upcoming book, Ghosted, has received the Junior Library Guild Gold Standard Selection. But what does that even mean? And why is it important? There are all sorts of reasons that books may be sporting some kind of sticker, but in the case of the Junior Library Guild, it has an effect that I kind of want to explain to you because it has to do with the business of being an author. From what I understand, only 3% of books published every year get the Guild's Gold Standard designation, which means that right there, booksellers, industry people, anyone that is like paying attention to kids' books is going to look at that book and look at it again, because it's been given this kind of approval by the Junior Library Guild, which is important because so many books get published every year, and you really have to fight to try to get people to pay attention to yours. I mean, how do you get your book to be one that people will take a second look at, spend time reading when you've got so much competition? So, okay, that all sounds wonderful and fancy, but how does that happen? How does the Guild find your book to give it the Gold Standard designation? Well, what happens is publishers will fill out the Guild's submission form, and they do this probably with most of their titles. They don't tell authors that they filled out the forms. They don't tell authors that they submit for awards of any kind. They just do it and forget about it, and then the Guild has this team of people that read all the submissions, and they talk amongst themselves, and they decide which ones stand out, and then they talk amongst themselves and decide which ones get the Gold Standard designation. And they have different categories that, you know, there's a picture book category, they're different categories. So Ghosted went through this process, and I didn't know about it, and I didn't find out about it until my editor contacted me to tell me the great news, and she was told by the subrights division of the publishing house. So subrights, why subrights? Well, because the Guild then orders a substantial number of copies of the titles that have the Gold Standard designation, and they include those in like a subscription box. So librarians and educators can sign up for this subscription box, and they automatically get the Gold Standard designated titles shipped to them periodically. So Ghosted will wind up being automatically shipped in, you know, the subscription box to libraries and schools all over the country. And since the designation comes out well before a book is published, it helps a book get noticed and talked about, and it's like heightened. It turns out that 90% of the Guild's Gold Standard designated titles wind up getting starred reviews or get acknowledged for different awards. So it's like a wonderful bellwether of things to come for a book, especially since Ghosted is a story that's been spooking around in my head for like a decade. So having it get this early acknowledgement as a quality book means a whole lot to me. So when you see me get super excited about the fact that Ghosted has received the Guild's Gold Standard designation, now you understand why. So if you want to know more about the Junior Library Guild, I will link it in the description. And I hope that this has been enlightening or helpful, or has given you a new perspective on kind of the business of being an author. We'll see you next time. Thanks for checking in. In the meantime, dream big, work hard, and don't give up.